Good morning, everyone. So we are today are very far away from Dubai in a place known as Fujairah, and this particular place where we are standing right now is in the outskirts of Fujairah. So as you could see, the full solitude and isolated territory it is. It's not so very famous, but it's still famous within UAE for the tourist, in terms of tourist destination for tourism. So people you can see are coming here in the years to have a good glimpse of the lives of the inhabitants. The the fort, the particular building you are seeing there, that is Hayl Fort, exactly. And this place, this entire building is Hayl Palace. So let's go and move in, check out. Sanjay, you checked out? So our Hayal Palace is basically is meant for giving a tourism a glimpse of a tourist basically a glimpse of the ancestral heritage of UAE. This Al Hayal Palace as well as that fort belongs to the Fujairah ruler family, and it was built somewhere around 1830 as they say. Now it is a kind of famous tourist spot and a open museum. It is basically to give you insight of the ancestral life of UAE culture. People have been living here before, long before, in this way. So this room you can see, nicely maintained room. Some modern cemented or architectural work has been done on it to maintain the structure as in position. Let's open this room and see what is there. So as I step in, I could see a warmth feeling, and this place is totally isolated from the rest of the surrounding, which is hot outside and it is very cold inside. So this is how they used to maintain their room before. Small window, but look at the thickness of the wall here. It is larger than my palm, my hands. My palm. Another room. A nice tree between these two rooms. Nicely maintained. See, all these rooms are basically a living room, and some are meeting room also, where people used to sit and meet. And this particular room looks like to be a kind of room and kitchen inside, probably, I trust. Yes, this is somewhat like kitchen or bathroom, not sure exactly, but looks amazing. I'm not sure what it was, but looks like a tomb, old tomb. But surely it will not be tomb. Nobody would like to build a tomb inside the house. Let's go and explore. Let's go to the top of this building, see how interesting and adventurous it is going to be. काफ़ी नैरो है ना रास्ता?
आ सकते हैं।
नहीं आ सकते हैं, लोग जाते भी हैं लेकिन बट नैरो है, थोड़ा संभल गया है बट काफ़ी एडवेंचरस लग रहा है यार। सीढ़ियाँ इतनी खतरनाक हैं, इनफैक्ट सीढ़ियाँ नहीं हैं, देखो यहाँ पे हम पैर रखेंगे और फिर विल स्टेप हियर एंड विल गो ओवर द टॉप।
वीडियो चल रहा है?
हाँ
वीडियो चल रहा है?
हाँ चल रहा है। वाओ व्हाट ए फीलिंग हो रही है यार। यहाँ की हवा जो है, क्या ठंडी हवा चल रही है यहाँ पे। दैट्स हाउ आई थिंक दे वर मेंटेनिंग दिस इनसाइड रूम टेम्परेचर कूल। आई एम स्टिल नॉट श्योर क्या उन्होंने आर्किटेक्चर यूज़ किया। वाई सच प्लेसेस यूज्ड टू बी वेरी कूल, बट दैट्स हाउ इट इज। वीडियो चलते रहने के। हाँ यहाँ से भी और ऊपर जा सकते हैं। वाओ
This is the mountain view. That is the fort view, main fort view, right?
चलो देखते हैं वीडियो से कैसे दिखता है।
This is mountain view. That is main fort view, and this is entrance.
So is this a kind of place where people can hit themselves to target enemy from the hidden? Right, Sanjay, something like that, huh?
This is, if you see, this is the eye hole where they can keep monitoring,
The enemy coming in.
like who is coming and going, and these holes are looking like
Air ventilation.
shoot a gunshot.
Probably yes, yeah. Some of the holes here are made for air ventilation also. I'm not sure where exactly.
You can see there's one more level going up,
Uh-huh.
and this I think it's a vertical staircase. Wherein I think I should try. I'm not sure I can climb it, but
Sanjay is going to make it for sure, I
it's
know.
not that easy.
Sanjay, you can make it, yeah, sure. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. You can keep your mobile and things away.
I'm not sure I can make it because it's not that easy. No, I think I can't.
But try.
Hmm?
Try to pull yourself from the up.
Going up is, I think I can make it, but coming down.
Will be difficult, huh? But see if you can make it, because since you have come over here,
Let me
you should try the best.
try it.
And it's not extreme also. Still we can make it, I think. So these are the grooves you can see. These are the grooves for air passage, and that's how they are keeping their air temperature cool.
I'm up.
Oh, Sanjay made it already. Okay, let's follow Sanjay. 1 second, I'll be there in a while.
I doubt you can make it with the
Camera.
camera, or you can pass on the camera.
1 second. Okay, I'll pass on the camera to Sanjay. Let's see. Hold this one. ऐसे ही आना इजी है थोड़ा सा,
हाँ
जाने में
हाँ अभी आप टच योर हिप ऑन दिस एंड देन पुश. हाँ
ऐसे.
नहीं,
I should have sat there.
still one more step to go.
But I think we cannot make it. Yeah,
My mobile is still down.
we can make it, I think. So this is one of the tower, and this is the finales of the tower, which will leads you to the top. And from here, I think they are posting the flag.
After this, we will be going there.
That is actual fort. This is palace where we are standing right now.
So see, you can show this one. This is the stair to reach to the topmost part of this.
Sanjay, can you step over there to show them the comparison, how steep or short it is? Yeah,
You
look.
can put only one feet of yours. No, can't.
Try it. I think. No, but I think yeah.
Injury.
This platform is very.
It's concrete.
It's concrete, but it's not perfect actually. If you can see, it's little angled, so very difficult to keep a step and maintain yourself stand upright.
Take a shot.
चलो देखते हैं.
You try. I'll hold.
नहीं मैं close कर रहा हूँ.
नहीं hold करता हूँ. चढ़ के देखो.
यार एक बार नीचे गिरे यहाँ से. My gosh. The way you are climbing up, the same way you have to climb down also. Otherwise, there's no way. Oh my god.
Take
I'm standing
on the top part of.
on temporary platform, but looks amazing from here. So that is Hayl Fort. Those are the small rooms, just to give you a feeling how the people in the old age were living. Those are look like tomb, not sure exactly. And that's the way where we came from. Sanjay, you try? आ जाओ एक बार.
No.
आएगा नहीं.
मेरे पैर का प्रॉब्लम बढ़ जाएगा.
चलो मैं भी आ रहा नीचे. I'll also get down.
ऊपर से ले लो.
इनको दिखाते हैं पहले.
Now this is the
This is the way.
staircase. It's vertical. And I'm just holding myself with my hip on the wall. And now
So this is the extreme adventure here, I believe. Coming up and going down. It's a very small groove here to come up and go down. And within a small groove, we have to manage ourselves. That's how it is, and that's how I believe people were living before.
Kushwan,
Huh?
you can give that mobile.
So now, after covering that part, that was palace, Al Hayal Palace. After covering that small house or palace, small palace, now we are heading towards this particular tower. This is Al Hayal Castle or fort. So this is a makeshift pavement staircase for going up and down. And so many buildings are ruined out. So many small rooms are ruined out. Not sure exactly whether it is tomb or what, but looks like a tomb more. That's where some of the people have been living in this place, isolated place. Those are the rural people of UAE. They live their entire life here. They are very much culture rich. They live for the culture. But when you come here, it gives you a very positive vibes, a good feeling. You're away from the hustle and bustle of the city, the harsh and the fast life of city, and when you are here, you feel totally amazing and very different. So let's head toward that castle. Let's explore that part also. Sanjay is already there taking photograph. So the question is how far this part is from Dubai or Fujairah. So from Fujairah city, It it is around 12 to 15 kilometers, and it is off the city limit. That means it is connected to the city with a very narrow road. Somewhere you'll have a kind of patchy road work also, patchy roads full of stones. So normally SUV is best to come over here, but still a normal car will also do if you can manage it. So that is the way we came from. So we are now officially at the top of Hayl Fort. So this entire area belongs to Hayl Palace. That is the palace. This is the fort, and those are the makeshift rooms. So restored in the form of the old looking style rooms. That's where we came from. So this area is totally isolated from the city. It's in the middle of nowhere, and you can feel a deafening silence over here. I can feel a kind of wind breezing through my ears. That is the makeshift roads. Temporary roads have not been paved, but it's holding its own culture and rawness. That's why I believe they have not been worked out. It goes into the deepest area of UAE, somewhere in the middle of the mountain where people stays in form of province and village.
आ जाओ.
हाँ, अभी आया. So now we are inside the Al Hayal main fort, the main tower. So this is the side view. We are in the not ground floor, we are in the first floor of this Al Hayal fort, and from here we can see the outer view. It's so superb. I can feel inside this room where I'm standing. It's so cool here, very different from the surrounding. Although the hotness outside is not that hot, but still in comparison, I can say that when it is very much hot out there, it is still very cold here inside the room. These are the narrow grooves. I believe this is for taking a shot, rifle shot, and this is for passage of air, keeping the fresh air in the room and a good ventilations. Now I'm going to again try a little adventure here with this form of staircase. It's very rustic and very raw form of staircase, I believe. So without
It's ladder.
it's a slider, yeah.
Ladder.
It's the ladder. Yeah, it's the ladder, yeah, correct. Not staircase. We cannot call it a staircase. Staircase has to be paved.
It's a vertical ladder.
It's vertical ladder, and without using your four limbs, you cannot able to come over here. I'm sure about it, right? You have to use all your four,
Yeah.
both of the legs and two of the arms.
So if you're doing your body weight exercise, you can climb easily.
Yeah, so we are at the top of this minaret. We can call it minaret, right?
Now we will take my picture from there. Make sure that my shoes doesn't come. Here.
So we are now officially at the top of the minaret, and this is the tower, the Al Hayal Castle Tower. UAE flag mast furling the entire flag of UAE, the honorable. And outside here, it's a province view.
प्रोफेशनल तो ये बनाया क्या था बचा है बचा बचा ये तो मुझे भी करना वो तो कंप्लीट बना है ये भी कंप्लीट बना है डेस्टिनेशन अचीव हुआ डेस्टिनेशन अचीव
जो पुशअप चैलेंज वाली जो है वो तो फेसबुक
टेरेस पे है टेरेस पे
हाँ मैं चली जाता है फोकस फोकस इज नॉट लेकिन थोड़ा सॉलिट्यूड है अभी हम लोग बस
away from that place
away from license pin drop signs otherwise if the line is not there you will have a pin drop is a few signs कोई गाने की आवाज नहीं कोई कौन सी इसकी pin drop signs otherwise if the line is not there you will have a pin drop कोई गाने की आवाज नहीं कोई कौन सी इसकी इंडिया में बड़ी बात नहीं है तो वहाँ पे जो भी कुछ है
वो भी और क्या हो गया सब थोड़ा एडवांस बनना है ना सब बहुत ही कम है
जो भी नेटिव है
हाँ
अभी वहाँ पे भी
हम यहाँ पे कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ के खाने करके पिक्चर से अच्छी निकली तो हमको तो वो अच्छा पहले दुनिया को लाइफ वो जिंदगी वो रूटीन अच्छा था तो उन्होंने वो इधर का देखा नहीं इसलिए उनके पास वो कंपैरिजन करने के लिए है नहीं इसलिए उनको ये अच्छा लगता है तुम्हारा वीडियो चल रहा है